What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Kid Tosh. Now, this is more of a news/reaction type video to, well, if you guys didn't know, but you probably already know, the United States basketball team has won gold in the Olympics. They defeated Serbia just a couple of hours ago in the gold medal game and prevailed against some odds. I guess they were the heavy favorite, but there were a lot of doubters out there after a lot of close calls, a lot of games that really shouldn't have been as closely contested as they were. They finally figured it out, and all that matters is they won the gold. Carmelo Anthony won his third gold medal, and he is now not only the all-time Olympic leader in points, but also the all-time Olympic leader in rebounds as well. So pretty big achievements on his part, and I want to talk about what this means for a lot of the players and how this should reflect on players in terms of how they played in the Olympics. When you think about players that played well in the Olympics, the first guy, if you just watched the last game, should be Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was playing out of his mind today. I mean, he was absolutely killing it. He hit so many three-pointers. He played the entire first half, and I don't think he got out of the game until when they gave him the ovation at the very end. Not the very end, but with like 10 minutes left in the game, probably. You know, he played so much. He was so key. He was on fire all game. He had 24 points in just the first half. I think he finished with like 29 or 30. This guy is just showing us how much of an incredible scorer he is after a lot of doubts for him, because actually Kevin Durant wasn't playing very well in the beginning, but he really woke up and made a good, big, huge performance and led Team USA to victory in the gold medal game. Another guy that's been playing well as of late was Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson out there to be really a 3-and-D guy for the Olympic team. He really stepped up, and he struggled. He was terrible actually in the beginning of the Olympics, but he really stepped it up in the end, and he started playing much, much better than he had before. Kyrie Irving is not a guy that put up big scoring numbers, but in this gold medal game, he was excellent on the defensive end. You know, I was very impressed with him there. I mean, he didn't really give up easy buckets like he had been. I mean, the big thing on Kyrie Irving early in the tournament was that he just wasn't playing defense. He wasn't trying on defense, and that still can be said with other players on the team like Carmelo Anthony, but Kyrie really picked it up in this finals game. Carmelo Anthony made history today. I mean, he has really achieved so much as a member of the Olympic team, but unfortunately, I think that it was not a good sign, you know, to see him playing. I mean, he just didn't look like himself the entire Olympics. Besides one game where he scored 30 points, which is, yes, very key, Carmelo Anthony really did not play well at all. He shot the ball horribly. He didn't play defense. He was not leading by example. He was leading by, vocally, which is good, but he still wasn't playing well or even close to being what he should be, and he really wasn't. He really shouldn't have been out there for as long as he was, because he wasn't really helping the team enough. I mean, he was there to make shots, to score points, and he wasn't doing that. Now, how about other players that were key? DeAndre Jordan solidified himself as a defensive interior monster. I mean, this guy gave teams so much trouble on the defensive end. No one could score on him, and no one will be able to score on him in the NBA. He changes so many shots. He's going to be a defensive player candidate for sure, as I mentioned in my Defensive Player of the Year candidate video that I made just a couple days ago, and he was very good for them as well. A guy that impressed me was Kyle Lowry, actually. Lowry doesn't get enough credit. He's one of those guys that is underrated. He's really good, actually. He does a lot of things on the basketball court, and he was an excellent defensive player here in the Olympics. Didn't shoot the ball that well, but he was still playing that defense. And speaking of defense, we have Jimmy Butler and Paul George, who may not have been great on offense, but they really bolstered that defensive unit, that second unit, which was really the best unit for Team USA. So Team USA, they end up prevailing. And I gotta say, I don't know. I mean, the critics really can just shut up now because they won. That's really all that matters, and they won convincingly in this final game. Everybody got to play, and even with an undermanned team, per se, they still get the victory. They still win the Olympics. This has been Kid Tosh. I like to do more of these news videos and opinion-based MyPark gameplay videos where I talk about stuff with the NBA. So please like, comment suggestions for me to cover down below in the comments section. I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.